Okay, morning people. Ghana, Michelle. Well, I'm hiking. I'm not sure how far we're going to hike to, but we are walking from home to maybe Asebu, definitely Agendum. I figure it's an opportunity for you to see more clearly what's going on. So we just left the house, right? Right, so there's my house. So we just left the house, and this is Carissa coming. She said she's tying her head today. But these are the properties. I'm standing in front of my brother's property. The trees are now, I guess because now everything is cut down, so the orange trees are more accessible. So a lot more persons are coming now to get oranges. So we didn't see much oranges yesterday when we got those that you're seeing on the trees. My daughter tries to avoid those really ripe looking ones, the yellowed ones, because 9 times out of 10 they have worms in them, right? I guess I need spring, most of them, but the owners are not here yet. This is another person's property, and you see the oranges. So these two properties on the opposite side of the road have been consistently cleared lately, and it's a good thing. So now you have a better view when you are passing by these homes. Yesterday I heard a vehicle. Well, we heard some noise, and it turned out, I don't know if you guys can see, because the clearing, yeah, on these properties, you notice how those trees are white? Yeah, they were drilling yesterday for water. So a borehole was done yesterday on this property, and I'm realizing that when they're doing boreholes, at some point they need water. So I think this is the second borehole where they ended up down my house asking for water. So that's, I guess, is a part of the process. But they drilled the borehole yesterday. What I'm wondering, okay, but that's it. So the white is from the drilling. The silver dirt always comes out when they are doing drilling. Oh, the property, they went around to the back, so I guess it's somebody's plot behind this one. So this is one plot, I guess. Yeah, from there to there. Then there's this one. So there's one plot there. I'm going to look at my plan. So from that wall to this one, that's one plot. Then from here to here is another plot. Behind is somebody else's plot, right? So I guess they had to clear this way to get into that plot at the back, right? So I guess building, I don't know if building is going to be starting soon. I guess we'll see. Davia so far has walked on, left us, so I'm going to try and catch up, but I'll try and keep it short, but let you experience the walk with me. All right? Okay. We're coming now up onto a property that was cleared, and our focus land have started sorting out. So it's more than one property. You can see the building through the trees there, right? But then there is this as well, so you can see. There's a papa tree there. It's all up in the air, but it has nothing on. Well, it has too little. Oh. You see it?
Yeah, I wish tree that beside the tree beside the pretty.
Yeah, barely any leaves and two small pawpaws. on it. Curry. Yeah, so these properties were cleared. And see Davia all the way up there, you can barely see her. So this
There is Deva all the way down there.
properties cleared, and they yeah. So we are almost at the gate, to be fair. And the community, if you're looking through the bushes, you can see the village. Right? So we are on an elevation. So we're looking across. The village is also on an elevation. So we are actually looking across and seeing the village from in Lion of Judah. Right? Yeah, see? An even better view. And then this is another one that is cleared. Some people build their own blocks. So they're building their own blocks to build their houses. And here we are looking at the entrance to Lion of Judah. Okay, so we're going down the hill from Lion of Judah. Yeah, that's the hill we're coming from. Right? And temporary post for light for the gatehouse at Lion of Judah. Are you seeing the posts? Yes. See them there. Another property where they're building blocks to start building. And I don't know who owns these properties. Even in Lion of Judah directly, I don't know who owns what. Well, not all of them. Some of them I do. But if I make any comment about anything, it's just a general one based on observation. It's not me labeling anything, right? Just need to put that out there. Alright, so we're going up the hill now. You see my daughter, Davia, she takes that hill, so I have to brake on this. I'm going to let you guys see the slope. And the walk up there has never been pretty. When I walk up there to go to school when I did, or just walk up there because we need to get somewhere. See, it's not pretty. She's exercising in the meantime because she wants to, you know, go up and then take it back way. The different muscles in the leg. I ain't doing it back way. I'm gonna try and go as fast as possible so that I don't have to. Let me catch my breath. So we're in a baby. Our baby. Oh. And let me not speak. Yeah. Ooh. There's a church. I think there are 2 churches. And I didn't think of showing you the first one. The second one I think is a Muslim temple based on how the architecture, right? And you see why I say that when you see it. So there is it, or there it is. Right. Oh, they have sabolo. I know I mixed some sabolo yesterday. Davy bought the, what we call it sorrel in Jamaica. They call it sobolo here. So this is what I think is the Muslim temple. So 2 churches here. Morning. And then you can stay here now. Look down the hill. Nanamoy, Queen Nanamoy Estate, the Diaspora Estate. We're looking down at the entrance there. So we're coming up to it in a bit. Okay. So these are private homes, of course. Private homes. This is and you'll see the sign. Land I think is still being sold in this area. See it? Queen Moy's Diaspora Estate. I don't want to do landscape. It's more comfortable for me to hold it like this. And having my hand up with the landscape is a little bit more stressful. So my apologies. 2, I want to be able to control what I show. Right? So you enter here through these gates and there are diasporans living on their property in the back there. So we're passing the Diasporan Estate and we are continuing down to Agendum. Okay, so people see this hill long and dragged out. So the curve there is not the top of the hill. We still have a good way to go.
Another hill walk now.
Yeah. Little walk gently, tenderly. But you check it. This is one of those slopes that you just put one foot in front of the other and say, okay, next step, next step, next step. I'm saying next step, next step, next step until I get to the top. Don't focus on the top, you know. Just focus on putting one foot before the other. Okay, so we're kind of leveled on the slope. So we're going to be going downhill from here. Now, these properties are owned not by diaspora as far as I know. I don't know if these are for sale. This is between the palace area, middle of Agendum or beginning of Agendum. Or all of, well, no, I shouldn't say that because all of this is Agendum. All of this. This is the upper part of Agendum. They have a lower part. So we're heading to the lower part of Agendum. So we left Baby a while ago and we are heading down towards the palace. Now, there is a factory. I think I passed the factory and mentioned it. They do coal burning behind here. Anywhere you have a lot of acacia trees, they cut them and burn them and then sell the coal. So in this avenue that we're coming up to, J.J. Rawlins, we have another area where diasporans live and properties are being sold here. Asebu, right? So I don't know if we're looking at Asebu. I think Old Ebu. Okay, so that's another town. David says it's Old Ebu. Yeah, see, it's behind the school right down there. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's right. So here,
That's Old Ebu.
this town, this turn here, the sign was there, but it's no longer here. I'm not sure why. But it's supposed to be J.J. Rawlins, and you can see houses behind those bushes. So you have people living there, and people. I'm coming down this hill, and I am trying not to be too distracted because anyhow I step wrong on these gravels, I'm going to land wrong. I'm going to land on the ground anyway, whether wrong or right. So I'm going to step very carefully while I walk. Morning, good morning, good morning. Where to? No? Yeah. Hey. Now you say. I say Asebu and then you say okay. Okay, so agendum boicrum. I don't know if I'm Bokirum. Another thing, we can't use how the letters appear in a word here to pronounce the word.
So we just reached 1 mile.
Because
22 minutes.
like abura, we would say abura because it's a b. Oh, over there is someone's house, but over here is a factory. They peel oranges and keep the rind for some purpose. I'm going to investigate that and tell you more about it at another point. But as I was saying, you cannot use as you know it. So you see the letters and you sound all the letters. Abura is A-B-U-R-A, but they don't say abura. They say abra. And notice every time you give them spellings, it's not sounding out all the letters. So I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but it's something to take into consideration. There are some persons that are very good at languages, so you can think about that when you're thinking about pronouncing words here. Especially for places, if you're going somewhere, you're not sure where you're going, you have the spelling, you don't have the pronunciation. Listen to how they pronounce it. Another street, we are standing right here. Kwame, Chure. I don't know if that's the correct. So that's another place. You go up on the hill behind JJ Rawlings and you're looking down on that community. Good morning. It's just three of us. We're just saying we're walking because three of us can't hold on a bike.
I heard you want
because we can't.